Hey guys, you got Frankenfoot here for just sort of a status update. I don't know that anybody's going to find any real merit to this video, but I'm addicted to making videos, so I had some time and I figured I just can't not make one. So, I have very recently dropped or upgraded to Town Hall 10, and I'm doing a war-focused upgrade progression, which means that I am not dropping my Infernos first. As you can see, there are no Infernos in this base, which means I am now worth a lot of money or a lot of loot to Town Hall 10s, and I'm not that hard to take over. So I figured, well, let's try this. Let's drop all the way down. Let's drop a ton of trophies, and I got down to Silver 1. Now, it's virtually impossible. Let me move this guy. It's virtually impossible to stay at Silver 1, and I'll show you why. Oh, that's not right. You win a lot of defenses at Silver 1. Let me go down here. Back when I was like way down here, it's dropping to Silver 1 is almost like Bizarro Land. When you're up in Champions, you have to continue to raid constantly to keep those trophies up. When you drop down to Silver, ooh, look, see, this is when I was in Champions. You can look at the drop right here. This guy had 3,500 trophies, and this guy had 878. So yeah, you can see the drop, and it slowly ticks up as I'm keep winning defenses. But yeah, it's like Bizarro Land. No, I didn't see this one. Here's some eye candy while I talk. Oh, no, I just want to watch. I guess I can't watch. Let's see if there's an interesting one. Your defense is 1. Yeah, so like I said, it's like Bizarro Land. You can't... you have to continue to attack to drop trophies. You just can't sit here because people keep dumping on you, and you keep gaining trophies. You can't stay low trophies. You have to continuously try to do it. So what I've been trying to do is just do like lazy minion attacks and try to pick the outside of the base. So I'm only spending dark elixir, and I'm trying to gain elixir. And I haven't really found a strategy that I'm happy with yet. I've got my goal, my upgrade schedule for defenses is to do sort of these point defenses, and once I get them up to Town Hall 8 level, I'm going to drop my Expo and get up to Town Hall 9 level, and then, well, maybe the Bomb Tower first. But the Expo, the Bomb Tower, and especially those Infernos are worth a heck ton of war weight. And we've been going up against Town Hall 9. I've been going up against Town Hall 9.5s as my equal or my mirror in war for very long. And I'm, quite frankly, I'm just sick of it. So I'm going to leverage the matchmaking system as best as I can. So in terms of offensive upgrades, so I'm taking the spell factory down very first thing because that's very painful. Because it's hard to do anything where you don't have frickin' spells. Ooh, speaking of spells, I probably need to brew some. Wait. No, I don't. Forget that. So I'm only riding on the dark spell wave right now, which hampers you a lot. And so since my spell factory is down, I went ahead and took my queen down too, because I'm effectively useless. And I've only moderately adjusted my base layout. Once I get the Infernos and that other Expo, I'm really going to work hard to get it how I need it and want it. But for now, this is just the way it's going to be for now. It takes a lot of time for me to rework a base, so I don't have that time right now. I'm just going to have to chip away at it for a few days, I think. Anyway, but in terms of attacking, my goal is to get as much elixir as I can and upgrade these army camps, which is a 10-day upgrade. Let's see, I got this one up here, right? So 8 hours and 8 days, 22 minutes left. So it's a 10-day upgrade, and it's very expensive. It's 6,750,000 elixir. Now, I have had more trouble getting elixir, or keeping on elixir, than anything else, because elixir goes into making your armies, and you can get more elixir, but you have to spend elixir to get elixir. So I've been trying to do my best to live off of the fat reserves of dark elixir that I have, which are dwindling rapidly, and just try to crank out these minion attacks and spend absolutely zero elixir trying to get enough to fund these army camps. And I've got one down. I'm halfway to my second one just about, and then once I get these guys up, I'm going to save up and start this research laboratory. But the reason I'm doing the army camps first is because that's going to help me out in war right away. The research facility, I'm going to have to upgrade it, which is going to take 6 days, and then I'm going to have to save up to start my upgrades. So I figured army camps are the way to go first, and that's the advice I got from the Town Hall 10s in my class. So I'm down at Silver 2. I don't know that this is the best place to be. Here's my attack log. You can see the loot I'm getting is not fantastic. Every now and then you come across a gem, but I was hoping to find a lot of dead bases around here. But there's not really. So I'm kind of slowly trying to gain some trophies without spending too much. This is a nice sort of base to get, but here's the attack I'm effectively doing. So for some reason there's a lot of Town Hall snipes available here. This guy apparently is going to Town Hall 11. I'm not sure what's up with that, but went ahead and sniped the Town Hall because you can see he's got a lot of loot and storages here. And so what I'm trying to do is sort of bust in with minions, start with some funneling with minions, which are not half bad when you've got a whole mass of them, as long as you don't hit a red air bomb. They're not that bad. They can withstand air defense attacks pretty well too. Just because, rate of fire is slow. And so once I get the funnel launched in, you can kind of send the king in there. I bring some wall breakers. They're very expensive, so I just bring a few. And then sort of starts the mass minion attack. And I've got poison. I've got quad quake, because what the heck else am I going to use my spell factory stuff on? And then mass minion comes in with the king sort of leading the way, but really doing nothing for them. And the minions just kind of come in and overwhelm the base and slaughter them. And this is an example where it worked really well. I bring some skeleton traps. I've been dropping them on air defenses once a lot of the splash damage goes away. So they just don't hurt the minions as much. And that's it. So this has kind of been working, kind of not been working. You have to, for a base like that, yeah, it's going to work. It's a really weak base, but there's not that many down here in silver. I'm going to slowly work my way up. I've heard that crystal and maybe gold 1 is a good spot to be. So that's one style attack I've been hammering out. Let's see, the other style attack I've been hammering out is sort of picking the edges. Let's see, where's one that I just picked the edges? Probably this one is a good example of just picking off the edges. Oh, and he had a clan castle on the outside too. This isn't great, but yeah, so you can see he's got stuff in the storages. Now what I do is I look. If you see something like this, you never know how much is in there. So I look at the dark elixir drills, and they're going to be the first things to fill up. So if the dark elixir drills are not full, don't even try it, because there's not going to be that much of that elixir in the storages. But in this case, they were full, so I figured, why not? Let's do this, and let's just try to overwhelm it with minions. I didn't even have a king here, but I'm just barely dropping just enough minions to go around and pick off the storages on the outside. This guy was kind enough to never refill his expos. He probably hasn't been playing this game in years. But now, because you can't, Town Hall sniping doesn't give you a shield, finding these dead bases is not nearly as lucrative as it was when I first started Town Hall 9. These guys are pretty much empty because people like me come and just pick them off constantly. So you used to get maybe 200,000 or 300,000 gold or elixir worth of loot. But you don't seem to get that anymore because these guys are constantly being picked off. I'm sure right after me, somebody else came right behind me and picked it off too. So these guys are just not carrying that much loot around as I used to. I think once I get back up in crystal, that may be different, or gold or crystal, because last time I was in crystal, I would go days without getting even attacked. Not trophy dropped, not attacked, not anything. I think there's just so many bases around there that you might be able to build up. There's enough time for these guys to build up loot. So I'm slowly working my way up to crystal. The other attack I've been doing, this is not a great example of it. It did not work out well at all here. Well, I guess it worked out okay. This is just a heavy hit dark elixir attack. And I did it incorrectly. I should have dropped those golems first, but I'm just so cattywampus and out of my element now, I can't even think. But what I should have done, I told you this was a bad attack, drop the golems on either side with some witches behind them to start the funneling. See, I completely even forgot that I had golems here because I've been doing these minion attacks and not really been focusing. It's just not as fun as those nice 3-star crystal war attacks, but those are so elixir intensive. I wasn't making any money. And when I needed dark elixir, I had good powerful elixir armies with P.E.K.K.A.s and stuff, P.E.K.K.A.s and healers, but they're so expensive with elixir, I just can't afford to do that. Not making any money. Anyway, but yeah, the goal would be to send golems on either side, witches behind them to start a funnel, bust in the king with the middle because my queen's down, quad quake somewhere in the middle of the base to get them moving. And if I was just smart enough to send the golems in first, I might have been able to get these elixir storages, but no dice. No dice whatsoever. So, anyway, things are kind of crappy right now. I'm not having a whole lot of fun. But once I get these army camps done, maybe I'll have worked my way back up. Maybe I can start making some decent attacks, and I'll probably be back in war eventually. And I do miss war, because all things considered, war is where I made the most elixir anywhere else. Because you attack with dark elixir, and you get a lot of elixir for loot. At least that's my memory. My memory may be over-exaggerating the benefit of it. But anyway, okay, just a quick status update, in case anybody's wondering, in case I look back and say, gee whiz, I wonder where I was right after Town Hall 10. I'm right here, and it's painful. I remember first going to Town Hall 9 was painful. When you're a baby in a new Town Hall, it's always painful, because you're worth so much money, and you don't have any defenses lined up. You are just easy pickings. You just get hammered by your own Town Hall level, because there's just nothing you can do about it. But anyway, I miss war. I miss the attacks and stuff, but whatever. It'll be what it'll be. I'll be up and running eventually. And that's all. That's all for this crappy attack. Bye-bye now.